Hi, I am Ashok Yadav and you are watching our DSA in Java series, and in this video we are solving problem number 509, that is Fibonacci number from LeetCode, and it is an easy level problem and it is a very common problem that is asked in lots of interviews. So it is important for you to understand how to solve this problem. So let's first read the problem statement, and the problem statement reads like this. The Fibonacci numbers, commonly denoted f of n, form a sequence called Fibonacci sequence, such that each number is the sum of two preceding ones starting from 0 and 1, that is f of 0 equals to 0, f of 1 equals to 1. So basically in a Fibonacci sequence, what happens is any given number is the sum of two preceding numbers. So basically if f0 is given, f1 is given, so if we want to find f2, then it would be the sum of f1 and f0. So the preceding terms, basically sum of two preceding terms, and this is denoted by f of n equals to f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2 for n greater than 1. So n should be greater than 1, and this is the formula which applies. So let's write this equation first. f of n is equals to f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. So this is basically how you find the nth term in a Fibonacci series. And if we take this example where n equals to 2, then f of 2 by this equation, f of 2 equals to f of 1, f of 2 minus 1 equals to f of 1 plus f of 0. If we put n equals to 2 in the above equation, this is what we get. This is what we get. So if we want to find the second number, the nth term, n equals to 2, then we will have to add the first and the zeroth term. And the zeroth and the first terms in Fibonacci series is already given here. You can see f of 0 equals to 0. It's already given. F of 0 equals to 0 and f of 1 equals to 1. So f of 2 equals to, if we substitute f of 1 equals to 1, and for f of 0 equals to 0, then we will find it will be equal to 1. So basically we have found f of 2. F of 2 is the third term. So the series becomes 0, 1, and again the third term is f2 is 1 plus 0 is 1. So the third term is again 1. Now if we want to find the fourth term, alright, so we will have to add the preceding two terms. So if we add these two terms, then the next number will be 2. Now if we want to find the next term, let's say first, second, third, fourth and fifth term, then we will have to add these two terms. 1 plus 2 equals to 3, alright, and so on. Now we will try to make some kind of logic so that we are able to write code easily. So we are given first two terms, alright, this is the given two terms. So let's assume this is the first term, ft, that is first term, and this is the second term, st. Now we have to find the third term. So third term is equals to first term plus second term. Third term equals to first term plus second term. So the third term would be 0 plus 1, that is 1. The second term will become the first term and the third term will become the second term. So we will be changing the first term. How do we change? First term equals to second term and second term equals to third term. Once we do that, how will it look like? It will look like something like this. Let's see. This will become the first term once we do this operation, and this will become the second term. And again we have to find the third term. So what we can see is once we find the third term, we will have to change the first and second terms. And how do we have to change? The second term will become the first term. Alright, this is the second term. This will become the first term, and the third term will become the second term. Alright, so first term equals to second term and second term equals to third term. Now again we have to find the third term. So basically we are seeing a loop. We will have to implement a loop, and which kind of loop? It will be a for loop which start from 1, I is equals to 1, and it will go up to I is less than or equal to n. So basically it will go up to n and I plus plus. This is the loop that we have to implement. And how do we have to implement? Basically we have to perform these three steps. We have to find the third term, we have to substitute the first term and second term. So as we can see, f of 0 is given and f of 1 is also given. So what we will do is we will write the edge cases for n equals to 0 and n equals to 1. So we will write an if statement. If n equals to 0, what we will do? We will write return 0, because f of 0 equals to 0. Else if n equals to 1, again in this case it's already given f of 1 equals to 1, so we'll just return 1. This is how you handle edge cases. The first term is given and the second term is given, so we will initialize the first term and second term as it is given. Int first term equals to 0, int second term equals to 1. These two are given. Once we have initialized these two terms, the first term and second term, what we have to do is we have to write a for loop, and the for loop will start at int I equals to 1, and it will go up to n. I is less than equals to n I plus plus, and next we will try to find the third term. So we will write int third term equals to first term plus second term. So the nth number in a Fibonacci sequence is the sum of two prior numbers. So here the third term we have to find out. So the third term will be equal to the first term plus the second term. First term plus second term. Now we will change the first term and the second term. So basically the second term will become the first term and the third term will become the second term. So we write it like this: first term equals to second term and second term third term. So this loop will keep on repeating until we reach the last integer, that is n. And when we reach the end of this loop, the number that we have to return, the nth number, will be saved in the first term. F of n equals to first term. So we are returning first term. Now we will try to run this code and see if it passes all the test cases. There is some error. Oh, there is a spelling mistake. Third term. It should work. Alright, this is working and the solution has been accepted. All the test cases pass, and this will just submit it. Yeah, it's submitted. I hope you liked watching this video and solving this Fibonacci number problem with me. If you have any suggestions, any queries, do let me know in the comments section, and do subscribe to my channel to watch more videos like this. Thank you and have a good day.